Hi, I'm Lulu and welcome to Lulu's Way. I'm glad you're here. Today I'm going to show you a new recipe. I call them Pam'S Patties. The reason I call them Pam'S Patties is because Pam, she's from a Healthy Food, Healthy Life Thursday night Zoom group, and she had this fantastic idea for making these patties. She's calling them kind of like a variation of veggie burgers. So basically it's one egg on the reducing plan. One egg is a half a protein. The other half protein can be really anything you want it to be. And then one grain serving. Again, that can be anything you want it to be. Do you want it to be quinoa, rice, a mixed grain, any kind of grains at all. So basically when I'm done with this, it's going to be a protein and a grain serving. So the way that she presented it was one egg, which is a half a protein, 3 ounces of lentils, which is a half a protein, and 4 ounces of quinoa, which is a full grain serving. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a variation of that because it's just what I have. And just to show you that hers works perfect. I bought lentils and I made them with her way. They were delicious. But today, for the video, I don't have that. So I'm going to use 1 egg for half a protein, and I'm going to use 2 ounces of diced up chicken, which is a protein, and 4 ounces of what I have cooked, which is half quinoa, half basmati rice. I made that in the pressure cooker yesterday. So I'm going to make these patties in the pan, and I'm going to have the girls taste test them because I'm in between meals, and everybody knows I don't eat in between meals, so I'm not going to taste test them. I don't need to. I already know what they taste like anyway. I'm going to have the girls have them. So I'm going to take out my stove and get that set up right here. And I'll put up my little
instead of my water.
My little shield. There we go. I'm going to take out my salt and pepper, and I'm going to take out my chives. These are dried chives that I made from chives that I picked from my garden. And I put them in the dehydrator, and I made like about 4 shaker bottles full of them. Delish. So it's kind of like, it gives it the oniony flavor without using onions, so that you're not using any of your veggie serving in these patties, that these patties are strictly protein and grain. So I got my pan, and I got my spray oil, just for non-stick purposes. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my eggs and my chicken and grain, which is right here, all in this container together. So here we go. That's all I need.
Oh, that's a happy egg.
It's a happy egg. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out this little bowl right here and my scale. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my egg in here. One egg. Okay, so I'm going to crack this egg right in here. There we go.
So you weigh the egg too
No.
as part of your protein?
No, it's just 1 egg. It just happens to be sitting on the scale.
Ah.
Just 1 egg. It doesn't matter how much it weighs. So I'm going to give it a little beat. Okay, not too much, not necessary. Okay, so now I'm going to put in 4 ounces of this grain. See, that's half basmati rice, half quinoa. See, ladies?
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like quinoa. No?
Oh, and this is made with, let me just tell you that this is made with chicken stock, fat-free chicken stock. So it's just got even like a more rich flavor, all of the grains. Here we go. That's 4. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of mash up the little parts that are clumped together. Okay. Now Here's my cooked chicken. And I made this. This is chick Renee. If you haven't seen that video for my recipe for chick Renee, I'll put that link in the description for that video. It's Renee's invention. So this is a mixture of Renee's invention and Pam's invention. So this is going to be 2 ounces. So let me just get the pieces out to get 2 ounces. I think that might be too much, a little too much. Okay, I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to
Watch your fingertips.
And so this is gonna give the patties a lot of flavor because this has got that spicy stuff on it and the mustard. So I want 2 ounces of this because 2 ounces is a half of a protein serving. So between this and the egg, you've got a full protein serving. Go. Messy. Okay, so now I'm going to put my cover back on this stuff. There we go. I can go back in later. I'm going to give myself a little wipe with the sticky, hefty fingers. So now I'm going to heat the pan up and I'm going to mix this chicken in like this, like that. I'm also going to put in some onion chives. It's really chives.
I love chives.
Get this all nice and mixed together. Once this all cooks together, that egg is just going to bind it all together.
Very nice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna.
I bet
salt
that would
and
be
pepper
good
the
with
pan.
shrimp too.
The possibilities are endless. I know people usually salt and pepper over their food. I always salt and pepper my pan.
Oh,
It's just what I do.
that deserves another brilliant.
Yeah? There you go. I need my spatch. Okay. I think what I'll do is I will use a spoon. Where's that big spoon? Here it is. And you just kind of eyeball it into fourths. You can make 4 little patties. You can make 1 big patty. You can make 2 patties. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to make 4 little ones. Okay, so here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Now I'm going to just dump some of this on top of each one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to form them into little patties like this. Make them round as much as I can. Like this.
Lovely.
Okay, gonna let those cook, and then naturally I'm gonna start cleaning up. Get all the garbage off of the utensils first, then I clean
Get the
up.
garbage out of the bowl.
Get the garbage out of the bowl too. Let me just put this wall up right here to hopefully avoid some of the wind. No, not wind, breeze. A beautiful breeze on the beach. It's a gorgeous day. Again. There's a rumor has it that some inclement weather is on its way, but I'm not listening to that. I'm going to wait till it happens. Denial. Yes, I'm in denial.
You are not alone.
Okay, so now I'm going to flip these over just like this, one at a time. See how those go over?
Ooh, very nice. I am the world's worst for trying to flip things too soon. I just get so impatient.
Yeah, with these you got to kind of wait. You have to wait because you got to let that egg sit, because it's not really like a batter that's going to kind of hold it together. It's kind of like we're making do with the things that are on plan. So they're not ideal as far as things that are sticking together. Like if there was flour and egg in there, it would be more binding, you know. So here they are. They're looking good. We're going to just let that other side cook a little bit, and we'll see what the ladies think of them. So here we go. I'm going to turn my stove off, and you can see that these are set perfectly. Just perfectly. This could be the 4 little ones, or 2 big ones, or 1 great big one. This would be my protein and my grain together on the reducing plan. So
And
now we're
that
going
all together is 1 serving.
all together is 1 grain serving and 1 protein serving.
Oh.
So if you're on the reducing plan, there's no grain at lunch. So this would be for dinner. So for dinner, I could have 16 ounces of veggies. They could be anything with these 4 patties on top.
Wow.
Or I could have a salad with these on top. Or you can have these for breakfast with a piece of fruit, because you have a grain at breakfast and a protein at breakfast and a fruit. So I had these for breakfast this morning. And I had them just like this, with the chicken, the rice and quinoa, and 1 egg, and I had a pear on the side. I'll show you a picture of that right here, because it looked beautiful. I took a picture of it.
With salmon, I bet salmon would be good for.
Yeah, so you could you could put fish in it, any kind of fish, with the egg and you could put crab meat. It could be like crab cakes,
yeah.
right? You could put any kind of beans. Like if you were using anything bigger than lentils, I would probably mash. Like if I was using chickpeas, I would mash them.
Yeah.
You could just mash up the chickpeas. It would be 3 ounces with an egg, and then your grains. Now your grains can be really anything. I mean, it really even could be potato, cooked potato. Mash it up with a fork. Mix that all up with the egg with some cooked haddock or something. Now you've got like fish cakes, you know. Possibilities are endless. You could do it with egg and grains and cheese. An ounce of cheese is a half of a protein. So you could do 1 egg, 1 ounce of chopped cheddar cheese, and then the grains, let it all cook together, and it would just be all cheesy and stuff. So, you know, the possibilities are endless. Okay, so now I'm going to make some plates right here. Thank you, darling. Here we go. Feeding my friends. Here we go, ladies. Enjoy your Pam's Patty.
Yum and
And we can thank Pam for this idea.
That's good.
Impressive.
Isn't it impressive?
Mm-hmm.
It's a great
Really
idea.
is. Really is.
Nice.
And it's just all clean, healthy ingredients. It follows the plan. You can still have your oil on top of it all on your dinner. If you were having these for dinner, you still have your oil on the salad.
It's good.
Yeah.
Very tasty.
So you did your rice and quinoa at the same time in the Instapot?
Yeah, I did
Same
it. I
amount
did
of
half
time?
and half. I just did it half and half, and I did it in the Instapot. Yep. And you know, I know that they have different cooking times, but it seems to just work out just fine. You know, I do my grains in the Instant Pot. I do a 10-ounce cup of grains with 15 ounces of liquid. So it's 1.5 times. So I used fat-free chicken stock, 15 ounces, and 10 ounces, well, a 10-ounce cup. I don't know how much it actually weighed. I have a 10-ounce cup. So I use this cup right here. It's a 10-ounce cup. I looked at the bottom, it says 10 ounces. I don't know when I fill that with rice and quinoa if it's 10 ounces. I know if I fill it with water, it's 10 ounces, but I'm not sure. I fill this right to the very top, half quinoa, half basmati rice. Put that in the Instant Pot. Fill this 1.5 with the chicken stock.
For how long?
I do it on 3 minutes pressure and 3 minutes slow release. And it just seems to be enough.
Nice.
Just seems to cook it perfectly in my world.
Excellent.
So, yeah. I'm glad you like it, ladies.
Nice.
Very tasty.
Yum, yum. Hits all the flavors, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, as far as seasonings, possibilities are endless.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Whatever you want.
Yep. So,
I think I'd like with shrimp and dill, or salmon and dill. I love dill.
that would be good.
But the seafood, I'd picture dill in it.
Yep.
I like that.
So there you have it.
I can't eat it.
Pam's Patties. Thank you, Pam, for the idea. I really enjoy it. And I love the possibilities, and I'm sure people will experiment with all different variations and share them in the comments section on which ways that you tried Pam's Patties. Thanks, Pam.
Thank you, Pam.
Thanks, Pam.
Thank you.
Great idea.